Good afternoon and welcome back to the garden. It's a lovely sunny day. It rained all day yesterday and the dike behind the shed got to nearly full, but it was running fast. But today it's nearly empty, so it does run away quite quick down here. So today let's clean this rhubarb up. We're a little bit sticky underfoot, but I think we'll be alright. As you can see, the rhubarb is more or less finished now. So we need to clean it off, rake it up a little bit and put some manure around the crowns, and then that'll do for over winter, but we can't leave it a mess like this. I've got the wheelbarrow there, so I'll start that end and clean through. Now, you could say that's a nice rhubarb, but it's not. It's very, very soft, so it wouldn't cook or taste very good. But we'll just put them in the barrow for now. Most of them just come off, look, and that's very, very soft. Just pull them out. It's one of those jobs you want some really good gloves on. They're very, very messy. Just clean it up nicely. Anyway, it gives you an idea of what we're going to do, so I'll get the other one done and then we'll come back to you. Now we've taken most of the bits and rotten rhubarb, everything's off. I'm just going to pull the 4-prong around it and gently over the crowns, and then we'll get some manure off. You see, it just takes the little bits we've got left on. Try not to touch the crowns if you can help. There. We'll just do that side and then we'll fetch them in here. Gently on the crown. As you can see, over the years we keep putting the manure around it and it rots down, and then the rhubarb grows up a little bit, so we're getting it now so it's on a mound, which is what's all to do with putting manure around and it rotting. It actually dispels the water a bit. Right, we've actually got two large crowns of rhubarb here. This is one there and the other one's there. I don't actually put the manure on the top of the crowns because there's a chance it could rot them, but we put them round them, and what you find is the birds will flick one or two bits on, but that should be all right. But it doesn't want a big thick coating of manure over the top or they'll rot. This is the manure, plenty of straw in it, and as I said, I just put it round. We'll do this one and then, oops, just put it round. It might finish up 2 wheelbarrow loads to do this. It might cover it. I'll just take it out a little bit from here. It doesn't need huge amounts, but just enough to rot down, ready for next year. It looks like one of my past sides have rotted off now. I have to get some more. A little bit more. We don't put fertiliser on anything now until spring. I think that will do this one side of the rhubarb. This one's still to do, so I'll go and fetch some more manure and get that finished and show you it all done. Now that's the rhubarb. We've taken all the old crop off now, we've raked it and we've circled the crowns with some well rotted manure. That's all we'll do until spring now. In the spring, when it starts to grow again, we'll give it a little bit of fertiliser, not too much else to get too big, just enough to give it a boost early in the spring. They'll be fine then. The other thing before we do the tree is the artichokes. As you can see, the artichokes are sending new shoots up now, so I think it's time for these old shoots to go. So we'll take those off like that. There you go. I'll cut them all. This one's got plenty of weeds in it, right? We'll just pull those up. Nettles. And cut that off. So I'll just put these on there. There's a cane in this one, 2 canes in this one. So I'll take them all and then I'll take the ties off when I get them over there. This one. That one's got cane as well. The dahlias, we've got a frost forecasted for tonight, so it'll probably take those off. But I'll wait till the frost takes the tops and then I'll take the tops off. They keep throwing a flower, so we'll enjoy them as long as we can. We'll just rake it over with a 4-prong. Loosen the top where I've been treading on it, and where there's a weed I turn it on its side and it becomes a hoe. Right, just do this bit. Get that weed off, that's it. Now what I'll do is I'll just put a light covering of manure around them, and then when I do the main beds down here I'll do it again to fill the whole bed up. So just a little bit for now. This is actually about the last of the manure from one of the bins. Next week I'll probably open the other bin up, and that's when I'll give it another covering. Right. Try not to get it on the leaves. I'd say they'll be alright, but you never know. So that's the artichokes with the tops cut off. The new shoots are coming up and they've got a little bit of manure around them, but as I said, when we open the other bin up we'll do the lot. I'll just put the wheelbarrow out of the way for a moment while we do the tree, but this will all go into the compost bin. Right, we'll start by doing this plum tree. We'll put some tree grease on the bowl of the tree, or the trunk if you like. You want some good gloves on because this is a bit of a messy job, and if you keep the grease warm before using it does go on a little bit better, but it's still a messy job. This is where we had it before. We'll do it exactly the same place and just work it well in. There you go. All those cracks and crevices, try and get the grease in it all the way round. I'll just do this side and then I'll go around and do the other. Just keep working it in. Put plenty on. And if I go round and round, it works its way into all the crevices. And then just smooth it. Right, I'll do the other side. the brush that I use, you'll never get that clean by washing it. You'll be there, I don't know what you wash it with. It's very, very sticky. So what I do, I've got an old pot of tree grace there, and I put it in, and then it's in a polythene bag, and then I just put it round like that, and that goes from year to year. I've actually still got the lid in there, but there's no chance of getting that out now. That's how I store the brush, and it doesn't dry out in there. The tree grease I put in the cabinet in the shed, and that stays there until I want it again. I have an apple tree, 1, 2, 3 apple trees to do, and I think I'll do the cherry trees as well this year, although nothing really bothers the cherries so much, but I'll do it anyway. Right, just a reminder as we go past, if you've got celeriac and it's falling like this, it's best to go round like we've been doing most of the summer and tear them off. These front row got badly damaged with the wind, and I didn't think they'd grow again, but they soon come back. You see these that's down, they're not doing anything there, so let's take them off. And you'll find that the bulb will grow more if you take them off. If you look, something's been eating them in here anyway, and then it's just bent over, so it's best removed. It's just something I do periodically as I walk past. It's got that nice celery smell anyway. Couple more. They'll go into the compost heap with the rest of what we've done today. It's worth remembering that the celeriac is not quite as hardy as we'd like it to be. So what we do is when the cold weather comes, we put straw around them just to keep the frost off them a little bit. Or they do store for quite a while, so you can also lift them, and if you store them on some compost or something that's just moist, they'll last quite a while. But if they get warm, they'll start rooting again. So I like to keep them here until we want them with a bit of straw around, because putting straw around you might attract the slugs a bit. If you've got a bit of slug pellets, just put that round, or for me, I shall put coffee down and then put the straw around. Now, just 2 or 3 little jobs for you to do if you haven't already done them. They all want doing before it gets really cold down. And then I can press on now with my digging, manuring, and my barley straws arrive, so I'll start putting that on as well. But that's another job. Enjoy your week everyone, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.